I'd like to welcome everyone here today and have about half a dozen announcements and want to begin today with representatives from the United Way. We have Carol, Braden Clarke, and Angie Clarke here to talk about an exciting milestone for the United Way. Come up, ladies.
Well, good morning, and thank you for having us this morning. The United Way of Greater Lima will be celebrating their 100th anniversary in 2018, and this is a major milestone in our history, and we want to begin the celebration now. United Way's mission is to improve lives. We bring people together from across all sectors of the community to work together to address issues in our local community. And when we work together to improve lives of our children, our families, and our elderly, we not only are helping the individual, but we are helping the whole community. And when we can lift someone up and give them the opportunity for a better life, we all win. And United Way is really about people. And for nearly 100 years, we have been helping people help themselves. And United Way has a rich tradition in our community, and we want to honor our past and look forward to our future. And therefore, today we are announcing the beginning of our 100th anniversary celebration with our Century of Community Champions campaign. And we are asking the community to honor those individuals throughout the past 100 years that have played a role in the United Way's mission of improving lives in our community. And I'm going to turn it over to Angie to give you a little bit more of the details of how this will work.
Thank you, Carol. Over the past 100 years, and I find this incredible, that United Way has been active in our community for 100 years. We have had numerous volunteers who have given their time, treasure, and talent to the United Way in this community and who've made a big difference in this community. And it's our honor and our privilege to be able to recognize those individuals who have made an impact in our community. So we are asking the community to submit nominations for people, either living or deceased, that have played a role in the history of the United Way. Nominees may be volunteers, staff, or community partners that have made a difference. Perhaps your grandfather was a campaign chair or a board chair for the United Way, or your mother was involved in beginning a new project for United Way. We're just looking for those individuals that have made a difference in the United Way and in the history of the United Way through our community. We will be featuring the honorees for the Century of Community Champions on our website, social media, and other media over the next 2 years. And we will recognize those individuals in 2018 as we have a large celebration, and we'll be recognizing those folks. Those wishing to honor a person for the Century of Community Champions can go to our website, www.unitedwaylima.org, and we will be accepting nominations from now through June 17th. And we have also put together a committee, that 100th anniversary committee, that will be reviewing those applications, and then we'll be announcing those winners in July. So we're really excited as part of the community and as part of our 100-year celebration to be able to honor volunteers who've made a big difference in the lives of the people in this community and through the United Way. Thank you.
Thank you. When you think over, I mean, at any given campaign, at least at this point, the United Way must have a couple hundred volunteers involved. And how many donors per year? I mean, then you multiply all that by 100, and you're talking about an enormous number of folks that have been involved for a century. So that's really terrific. And that involves the agencies as well as the United Way itself. So that's a great idea. Congratulations. Also today I want to invite up Marc Bowker. Bowker, I'm sorry, it's Bowker, who is one of our very talented entrepreneurs in downtown Lima. He has a special event that brings a couple thousand people to downtown. He wants to tell us about it.
Absolutely.
Good morning.
Thank you for having me this morning. It is that time again for Free Comic Book Day, which is in its 11th year at Alter Ego Comics and 15th year nationally. This is a national promotion. It takes place on the first Saturday in May every year, and there'll be about 2,000 comic stores across the country participating. Locally, we will be giving away over 10,000 free comic books on Saturday, May 7th. And in addition to that, the big announcement this year is that we are inheriting the Touch-A-Truck program from the library, and we're bringing that down to Main Street. So the library had been doing Touch-A-Truck for about 10 years out at their location, and we're now going to have the trucks lined up in the 200 block of North Main Street right in front of Alter Ego Comics from 10 a.m. until noon. So we're very excited about that. We always had a great relationship with the library. People would come to Touch-A-Truck and then hit Free Comic Book Day and vice versa. So now everything will be in one place on Main Street, downtown. How this will work for Free Comic Book Day is that visitors will start at Alter Ego, where they can choose 5 different free comics, 7 if they're wearing a costume. Just a t-shirt doesn't count. If not, a Superman t-shirt doesn't count as a costume. You have to have a costume on. So you get to choose 7. And then we'll have a list that we give out of other participating businesses in downtown Lima. We have several, including the Fat Cat Diner, the Met, Nitz's, the Meeting Place on Market, Point of Joy, and a few others. So those will all be given out to folks as the list will be given out, and each of those locations will have an exclusive comic book that you can only get by visiting those locations. And I started doing this last year as a way to get people to visit the other businesses that are in downtown Lima. Because it's great that we get about 2,000 people at Alter Ego, but while they're here, I really want them to explore what else we have in our downtown area. So thankfully, we've had some great business partnerships over the years, and looking forward to continuing that this year. As far as Touch-A-Truck, right now we've got about 10 trucks signed up, including an LPD police cruiser, an ambulance, a tow truck, and the Lima Senior Moon Buggy will be giving rides over in the Hofeller Hyatt and Clarke parking lot. So we're continuing to add more. If there are safety services vehicles or agencies that would like to get on the list, they can contact us at Alter Ego, 419-224-6700. We're still accepting trucks to be part of the program. Kind of a staple of Free Comic Book Day is having costume characters at the store for people to get their pictures taken with. And right now we've got about a dozen or so, including Ant-Man and Captain America and Spider-Man from the upcoming Captain America Civil War movie, which opens next week. So that's always a great chance to get some fun pictures with kids, adults, everybody. And as we have in the past, we'll do face painting with Art Me Traveling Art Studio. If you haven't seen their work, it's outstanding. Christine over there does some amazing work, so it's something that kids remember. We've have partnered with her over the last 3 or 4 years, and the pictures I've seen of people posting on their own Facebook pages and stuff, everybody's really blown away by her talent. So, to recap, Free Comic Book Day is next Saturday, May 7th, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at Alter Ego Comics. And again, Touch-A-Truck will be running in the 200 block of North Main Street from 10 a.m. until noon. More information can be found on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/alteregomaniacs, or by calling us at the shop, 224-6700. Thank you.
Sounds great. There's a lot of momentum and a lot of positive energy. And another springtime activity that also requires a lot of energy is our citywide Pride cleanup. So Connie Dershem's here from the Department of Community Development with an announcement about what the schedule is.
All right, thank you so much. We have citywide Pride cleanup starting May 7. Each weekend, there will be 4 weekends. Each weekend will be from 9 a.m. to noon. The first week, there will be 3 dumpsters. One located at the Lackniff Resource Center, 1440 West Spring Street. Another one at St. Mark's Church on North Metcalf. And a third one at the Literacy Council on West Spring Street. So anybody that is a resident of the city can come and clean out your attic, garages, basements, yards, all that kind of stuff. Bring your items to the dumpster at no charge. Customers can also bring up to 10 tires. They take those down to Central Services on South Collett. Can also bring tree branches, trimming, shrubbery. Take those down to 900 South Collett. It'll be a fun day. We clean up 50-some tons of trash or more every year during these cleanups, so it's a great event for the city. When you come to bring your items, show either a driver's license or your water bill as proof of your address. You want to make sure that you don't bring hazardous waste with you. Those items are taken to the solid waste district by appointment. Information is on the back of the citywide Pride flyer that will be floating around everywhere, how to contact them and take care of all that. And also watch for a full-page ad in this Sunday's Lima News on May 1st. It'll have all the locations, all the information that you need to find out where to go each weekend. Thank you.
We had a very successful Ottawa River cleanup.
Oh, I was going to say.
You have some comments about that?
I forgot. I'm glad you mentioned that. We had Ottawa River cleanup this last Saturday. There were well over 300 people that came out to volunteer. I don't have the numbers yet about how much trash we picked up, but it was awesome.
Terrific.
It was fabulous. Yeah, really great. And it was the 23rd year, so that's another kind of event that, brings out lots of people for a long number of years.
Very good.
Really great. Thank you.
Well, it's a great effort to spruce up the city in the springtime, pick up all the litter that is blown around throughout the winter and get things cleaned up. So and it really does require everybody pitching in. There's no way that the city as a government agency is able to do it. It requires neighbors and volunteers, Boy Scout and Girl Scout troops, everybody pitching in to make it happen. Heather Rutz is here from the Allen Lima Leadership organization with an announcement about a partnership with LACNIP and other nonprofits.
So you may have heard it said about board service that there's two halves to board service. The first is showing up, and the second is being prepared. And so we're going to help out with that. So Allen Lima Leadership and LACNIP, we're very happy to announce a new partnership and a new program. We have a shared vision of making better board members for our community, and we know that we have lots of people willing to serve, but maybe lacking some improved skills to be effective, maybe a lack of understanding about what their job as a board member is. So that's why we named this Business Not Bake Sales Board Leadership Series, because we have a sense of humor also. So we're partnering on this Board Leadership Series for 5 workshops, the third Saturday morning in May, June, August, September, and October. We're skipping July because Lima Land goes on vacation in July. I do. And so we're addressing how to be a great board member and get a great board, improving the work of your executive committee, a little primer on nonprofits, fundraising and development work. That's a big one for folks. I think a lot of people, they want to be able to help that way. I think most people understand that there's an expectation of development work when they become a member of a board, but they're uncomfortable with it. I don't like to ask for money. A lot of people don't. So, and then also improving the awareness of your group with social media and media coverage. We're going to have some all-stars from the community who are leading these training sessions for folks. We've got immediate past Rotary President Esther Baldridge is helping us with this. Aaron Hardesty, who's past Lima Noon Sertoma President and past United Way campaign chair. Managing Editor David Trinko. We've got a lot of folks just out in the community who are just skilled at what they do, who are stepping in to help us with this. So these workshops are 8:30 to noon at the Cambridge Center. The cost is a mere $10 for each session, and space is limited, and we are giving first preference to members of LACNIP and all graduates. But I expect that we'll have room at the end of the day for some general public as well. And you can register for this with Neighborhood Specialist Connie Dershem, who you just heard from, at 419-221-5177, or connie.dersham at cityhall.lima.us. Connie.dersham at cityhall.lima.oh.us. All right. See? No wonder I couldn't get it on the first time. So that's it.
Sounds great.
Can I say 3 more things about Allen Lima Leadership?
Sure.
They're quick. Okay. So our youth class is graduating tonight, which we've got 33 folks, 33 high school sophomores and juniors from high schools across Allen County. They're graduating tonight after their program, which means we are accepting applications for next year's class, and that's available to any Allen County high school student who will be a sophomore or junior next year. We're also about to start accepting applications for our signature adult class for the class of 2017. And we have spots remaining for our leadership development workshop that we are putting on in connection with the Ohio State University at Lima. This will be June 9th, and we're bringing the Leadership Center from Ohio State to OSU Lima for a day. And so we've got some spots left for that. And finally, we have a date for our annual craft beer tasting, which will be at Chief on June 16th, just in time for Father's Day.
Sounds good.
All right, that's it.
Sounds very good, actually.
A little early in the morning yet, but
Yeah, that's all right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, as they say, in the world. Well, good. That's a great set of announcements and opportunities. Other opportunities being offered for our kids this summer. Brett Roehm is here from the Parks Department concerning the sign-up process for our playgrounds. Morning, Brett.
Morning. Good morning. I'm here to announce our playground program dates. We have set June 6th through July 29th as our dates for our playground program. The times that the kids will be present at our playground facilities will be 8:30 to 3:30. It's a Monday through Friday program. For Oak Park, Lincoln Park, and Robb Park are our host sites. Lunch is provided with this program. We'll have guest speakers, field trips, games, activities, all scheduled. Program fee for this, a one-time registration fee for kids attending the city, attending schools inside the city limits is $30. Kids attending outside the city, schools outside the city limits is $35. That's a one-time fee. That's 75 cents a day. I'm not sure you can keep your kids at home for 75 cents a day. So sign-ups will begin this Saturday, April 30th, from 9 to 11 at our office at 900 South College Street. Anyone that would like to be associated with this program, possibly as a guest speaker, we ask you to contact our office, 419-221-5195. We are currently putting the schedule together and look to have numerous activities for these kids. Also,
Intended age group is what?
ages 6 to 12 is what we're intending, what it's designed for. Also, we are looking for lifeguards. If anyone is a certified lifeguard looking for a summer job, Schoonover Pool is a place to think about for employment. Opening day will be Saturday, June the 4th. They can contact our office to fill out an application. Currently, we believe we have our playground staff set. We have our maintenance staff set and our ball diamond crew set. So we are currently still looking for lifeguards if anyone's interested in that. Again, Schoonover Pool, if you can only work a couple days a week, that's fine. It's a 7-day week operation. Hours out there, or hours you would be required to be there would be 11:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. So we're pretty flexible on our schedule. And again, if you don't have your certification, if you can gain your certification this year, the City of Lima offers the opportunity of a $200 reimbursement of your certification costs. Currently, I know at the Y, if you're not a member, it's $250, so you can get your lifeguard certification for $50 if you're upon satisfactory completion of the summer. So if anyone's interested in being a lifeguard, they can also contact our office at the number that I stated before. Thank you.
Terrific. if we need some backup for our staff, Phil Thomas was a great recreation leader, but it was when he still had hair. He had a big, 8-inch fro? I don't know how you even walked around with that. It was light. Also this morning, from the YMCA, we have Dan Bloomquist and Ben Sandrock with, I think, a number of announcements.
Morning.
My name's Dan. I'm the aquatics director at the Lima YMCA, and I'll follow up with, we are offering a lifeguard certification class on Mondays and Sundays in May. And so we want to get people signed up for that, and then they can either work at the Y or work at one of these summer pools. So if you know any teenagers, send them our way. The other thing I want to promote is this summer we're having Splash Week. And so Splash Week is just a week of a ton of swim lessons, and it runs from June 6th through June 10th. And there's swim lessons all day long. So there's a class at 9, there's a class at 10, there's a class at 11, all the way up through 7 o'clock. So what you do as a parent is you pick a time, say you pick 11 in the morning, and then you pay $5, and then you bring your child every day at 11, Monday through Friday. And so the focus is just on safety and basic water skills, and it's a good opportunity to do that at a cheap price. And now I'll turn it over to Ben, who has some more announcements for us.
My name is Ben, and I lead the health and wellness team at the Lima Family YMCA. And this Saturday is Healthy Kids Day, and it is a national event where the YMCA focuses on healthy kids. And so it's a free event to anybody that wants to come. We are going to be doing basketball clinics, soccer clinics. The basketball clinics are going to be the Lima Warriors. The soccer clinics are going to be put on by our soccer camp staff. British soccer camps are going to be putting on clinics. We're going to have obstacle courses for the kids to be able to race their parents, their brother, their sister, their friend, their neighbor. We are also going to be doing a membership promotion for just that day. We are going to be waiving our joiners fee for all kids, families, adults. And so if you've been thinking about joining the Y on Saturday, it's the day. So just for Saturday, we'll be waiving the membership fee. Emily, who runs our camp, is going to be doing all kinds of different activities to showcase what you can do at the YMCA camp. Her and her staff are going to be getting prepared for summer camp, so that'll be going on. We'll also have information about T-ball that's going to be coming up and golf camp. Alicia Bell is our sports director, and she is getting ready for summer camp, and so we'll be showcasing all of those activities. So stop on down. We're also going to be having a fun run. The theme for this year's Healthy Kids Day is WOW, and so we've kind of placed that beside a superhero theme. So to get excited for Free Comic Book Day with Alter Ego, we are going to be also inviting people to dress up as their favorite superhero. We're going to have 2 fun runs. One's going to be at 10:30. The other one's going to be at 11:30. Feel free to dress up in your favorite superhero outfit. We were talking about the Lima Beanie is going to be there. There's a possibility that he could be leading the race.
Beanie has no sex.
It could be leading a race. We've also asked the mayor if he would like to be super mayor and lead the race. And so we'll be having all of that go on. And what is exciting is that Dan and his staff are going to be opening up the pool for the first time in a long time at Healthy Kids Day. And that's going to be at
Noon to 1.
Noon to 1. You can come down and swim for free. Thank you, Mayor.
Well, thank you all. And that was serious. Beanie is neither male nor female, and we refer to it as such. Yeah. So, anyways, that's all that we have for today. We'll break down for interviews. Thank you.